You're watching WRBL News 3 Night Watch.
The Georgia Department of Transportation partnered with the Lutzie 43 Foundation today to host their third Safe Driving Summit in Columbus. Students from all over Muscogee County were shown real-life scenarios to cut down on unsafe driving practices. WRBL's Hannah James was there.
He said, Mr. Lutzie, there was a crash last night, and Philip is dead.
That was a call Mike Lutzenkirchen got one summer Sunday morning in 2014. His son and former Auburn football star Philip was killed in a single vehicle accident in LaGrange, Georgia. As a passenger without a seatbelt, Philip was ejected from the car after the driver failed to stop at a stop sign at an intersection. Philip and the driver were legally intoxicated and pronounced dead on the scene. 2 other passengers survived. This is a tragedy that started the Lutzie 43 Foundation that has spent almost 10 years talking to students about safe driving practices. Monday, the Lutzie 43 Foundation partnered with state and local first responders to speak to nearly 400 Muscogee County School District students about the dangers of distracted driving. The event was hosted by Columbus State University, just 35 miles from the site where Philip was killed.
You know, I'm a big believer that time heals a lot of things. It doesn't bring my son back. Hasn't really told me why this has all happened, but I have strong faith. I will know the answer someday. I get signs every day why we're doing this. To have 225 to 300 kids in here that are going to learn from my son's life story, that overcomes the emotions of being so close to LaGrange where the crash site was.
The Lutzie 43 Foundation started their partnership with the Georgia Department of Transportation in 2020 to help get their message out. 43 key seconds. It only takes 43 seconds to clear your head, hands, eyes, and buckle your seatbelt. According to the Georgia Department of Transportation, last year the U.S. saw 42,000 crashes on U.S. roadways, nearly 2,000 of those in the state of Georgia. Officials also say since 2013, Muscogee County ranks in the top 10 counties of the most crashes. Natalie Dane with the Georgia Department of Transportation says trends in distracted driving related crashes increased during the pandemic.
We're beginning to see a reduction in fatalities. Not a big one, but every life matters. And so we were beginning to see that reduction. During the pandemic, during the COVID pandemic, we saw sort of the return to these very unsafe driving habits. A lot of speeding, a lot of fatalities, a lot of impaired driving. And these are oftentimes first time or not even drivers yet. And we want to get that information to them so that they can start off on the right foot with that safe driving background.
First responders with Piedmont Columbus Regional, pediatric trauma surgeons from Atlanta, the Georgia State Patrol, Columbus Police Department, the Muscogee County Sheriff's Office, Wellstar, and many more were all a part of Monday's summit to help remind our young drivers to take 43 seconds before starting their journey. Reporting from Columbus, I'm Hannah James, WRBL News 3, on your side.